Boba. Sikasemia Bushibrania, Mia Sempa, Gratu Boba. I may be the boom, or Scooby the Pama, Yasia, Boba. Maybe I saw some more. Giddy, what is secretary? Like I said, I said, when you go, I saw from Pimpin, we break it to toy. It's rank up, Posala Makwata, who was Sunny Gabriel and Sa, Yamia Juma, Musumuche, Mamu him, I could Chaneba, who can bring up soon as I see Rabba, one which now on Jack Mundi, Yamia Sampara, with the Babway, Hilla Baba, no get jail, here, well, got them, Nano Makasa, Impehina Kasa. Ocheche wirachi edukrom nsu kronkron sasa abobeni etifini epueni atoyeni enefo nsu ni kwadwa amankwa FOXZY empanyina kasa ide okwan huda ho the voice of the people go chase them out obi so kuma bebo bonu pum pum asemo beti ebebo ni se blow campaign sika for media kwa show sini ewe ye ene la show politicians are face ya promo kukromotini jaye kaim
elzia ya ba Monday
4 years ni jaye betremo chineni amboso honorable
ewiabo
paso bankoko
amanyunu tom no 9
2 years back
emu ane yewura sema bako enwotwe ena wapa no 9 ho ene Monday your Fred Jumedia keynote, the hottest late afternoon political talk show. Yeah, the bro, at the free Kumasi Yamakum City Star Building, Sroha Ash FM. So, Tepetiko Ghana, we are Sibia, Obia Wire Crado, Peso Tie, and Sam Papa, Obia Wire Crado, no Peso who the Acoso Ghana Hano, Edna Sofemie. Diviso, don't you Akada nim and Sana Nuncia Abo, na Yakwakofa news at 6. Area free Oman 107.1 the abra wono mesra say o sorry wa dwene say ugunsu kraba obamesi bibi enti wo kwa na radio na tarwaso ho se mobile phone so na wutie fira fa earpiece ne hihye waso na tie nsam saso ana se enei radio no wo ba mu ana se montene so dwaso na wa biem kuha se de be ya onu bi oteben wo no wonya na bro sanse na dwumedi se onu bi entimi enti anko ankusi se no nsia bebo a wa ha no wa render the service e de ama onu ani ye papa boano na ono so nya kwanya entimi entie de ekoso ezanse ni nyina mu no ye be ma kwanya opportunity no be lay down said ye be ya wonso betumi afre na ensama ye kan yenko na ewonim de yenko na nyansa wo yetirim nyansa ne nim de wo tirim na so ba etre kwa akire ye papa anenti esanse enye wo so anase obia ne benya akwanya aba hanti no make sure se si bia homa no tuma wo beba na eni no ye no etimi edididi enkomo ewa homa so abra ye bia homa na tum na bresem no 0594020395 0594020395 no odiaba na oso aba be kan wadwenkyere ewo dwumedie no so kama na yapem ede akoye nimti sei ne sitie na yete awurom yebedidi nkomo ewo ahoma no so ne nimdifo binom ebe kasa na yahwe nsema hodo a eno so egupuno so ana yebehwe ne yedi ho nkomo oni misa na wotwe yesimi nyina no Farmers Day ni week Sanse Penifo Chester celebration is shall see free and year 27th. Call China, they call Kusine Friday. Farmers Day celebration, the Cassia and Ankasa, Ebe Basu or Memo. Yet, the Farmers Day, dear, it is the 39th, eh? Dear, the Farmers Day, dear. Fasua was on the end. Queer Juma. Sign as your contributor to Ghana, your economy, no. If indeed it has contributed to your economy now, how well and Penifo pay attention at the Amakwia Juma. It is not just about the celebration and as a day set aside. Say yeah, they are not a queer for your work for but I don't just event to be keke. And they done dry, event keke and event to be also no a dakro po near ye we nasa, ye we are what nest, DNA and they work for America for and so who say they are part and for so musu enyani na extensively yet room na yedidi din komo area for san sematete see na yahwe apem ede akọ yenim Ghana ka enso no yebedi ho komo ewo ha na yehu se asoman no ye boy ho modern ana ye moye homoden penifo che se so ate kakra area above form as compared to baby and worth 581.5 I recording in June 2023 no be say 14.2 billion and ene yetumi aboy homoden amene hwan e de afiri so ifiri hin na akwaduru hin na ba ne sen ana ne ye kasabia na ye ka ho asem remember mere bi atwam na etimi disa ankomo na so na Ghana ye cheka mu obi aka ye sei obi aka ye sei ani say no here sa de no ye kase ye kankoro enye ye sanse ye kase ye che Ghana ka e de ama ye ho se ye ntua wa uni ba obeturo ni din ato ho se wo a oba betua bi wa obi bi awuo wa hwa obeturo ni din agika ni bi akwa asama do de akwa akoma no so abaye thing of the past that we don't even discuss that thing again say na ye check Ghana car obi a de kasi remember those days na ye issues pa na ye di hun komo say Ghana car ye say ye cha Ghana ni bi aka ye say and over 500 and something billion asema ye kan ha no o cha enche mpaye ni ye boss ye betumi aye bibidi afa ho na ye ka na timi aba fom ye timi etu god the more aka no edi anim no the more ye mpuntuo ni ye bi so ase ye timi ye ne ye ntimi ye e cancer ma me ye say ya na ma ye di etiri akosha me fasene ade no ye be di nkomo e de afa so man can't we do something always kano soro kwa na eko ye ko jebosia na ye mfa me ya de e benya mfa so de afiri so ana we be talking about this issue na afi ye timi apem e de akoyenim na petition bi so akomra hye bedwefie petition bi akomra hye bedwem se omo enhwe na afi omo nye bibi emfanfa obekaya last week mo ni edidi di nkomo se honorable KTM na soye en hwe mfididwuma dwadie nsam so ewo memu ha ele LIB ewo mra hye bedwefie a de ompese omo ye nyina ne se ye banne some goose binom emo ka ho afi yamade ene niema enso eka ho a ene de susu se say yetimi restrict but are no kopie mu omra hye bedwafi na aye no ho bibia ho because amanfo susu no how do you ban sane man abra o sa de close bi ne hihye bi to ho se so bi pese okra bi ba we ni no be fa so edu ba bi no na ho asem ebedwenti last week mu minority the majority the boss so but we na ene eku ahodo aka ho abomu a petition this airline no ho na ohwe eku na ebi Ghana Union of Traders Association Guta foka ho Ghana Beverages Association foka ho just omo do so but ma me kwa homa no so na mene eku yi worm church for penyini secretary Reverend John Awuni enko ahoma no so enkonko din komo
call has been put on hold.
Wow.
Please wait.
My call has been put on hold. Reverend. Hello Reverend. Okay, I'm sure phone akọ to hold nti yebesa hwe na Reverend Yefri na so bia na so na akambo mu abana akọ to hold nti yenhwe na Reverend Yefri na so ho bia na akambo mu amana akọ to hold yane Reverend John Awuni bedi nkomo sesia wa homa no so ono ana ye secretary edema ku wonom a petition emrahye bedwa ede efasa enema wesi ehono yenko na yensanko di nkomo ni biem emfasa asem wesi eho sele mekan ye no ye ne Reverend John Awuni ono ana ye chochofo edema ekoi enkodi nkomo Reverend wi awuti enkan ahafem kumase ye mo akwa
eja
mbacho bibia ye bokọ de
bibia ye bokọ ye medasiti
ye de nyame ase red we ye pese ye hunu kakra ye nsa kakra cha bi wo ha ye hu se the latest airline ananka ye didi ho nkomo se ye pese ye lane wo mrahye bedwafie be banne niema bia perifo suse ni kwa se bagana ha no mwake kam ho abom a petition se this airline no should be looked at again but wadaroma de airport na mo pese mo achieve
LI no esiki say nobody can import rice, chicken, fish, sugar, tin tomatoes, cement, tiles. Nobody can import it into Ghana. That's how we import it. I say we come into of trade. No, authority and some will import it.
Okay.
Me, your problem is say. I know actually say. Ghana government no, and now your politicians no. We are in a time where NIPA market and cost prices of goods are very high. na nipa omentumi to adie or the income of people is very low, salaries are low. Sisia wuko who say and sa we kwa talking we kwa for DK sister we spend about 20 cities.
Okay.
And now we could do watch we say we could do 30 cities. And so we income ye 600 we income ye 1,000 cities. And now we DK 20 cities there be for a just for a meal. I got 30 days I got 600 Ghana cities. And now we watch 30 cities there be I got say we could 900 cities. And so we hear Juma Radio Kurano Mutia 2,000 Ghana cedis. A box of local chicken for 10 kilos for 1,000 Ghana cedis. And so we you with 2,000 Ghana cedis and half for local chicken 1,000 Ghana cedis. A 1,000 cedis. One bag of rice is here for 700. Who call you 700 for rice? A 300. And some work for oil. We will to in Chile, we will to pepper. Now we bet to your rent, not to your light, not to your water bill, and some will bet to your bus school fees. Ever quack then. I know a password, ever quack increase corruption because Nipano prices are so the disposable income of the consumer is also very, very, very low. And the work of market, good afford no more market. We could be so much. Who say almost 2 years is here. And the work the government is supposed to do, no, is supposed to make the goods affordable in the market, reduce the taxes. Na bibia koswa who call market now won't be say a local chicken and a imported chicken. Who thought here who sit a bit ma atomao. Okay. If you go to buy tea roll, won't be say a local tea roll na a imported tea roll. Yeah, whatever your money can afford you, that's what you buy. Who got tax who be say a foreign tax and a local tax. Yeah, who sit a bit ma and no na okay. It is when that one happens, we call it the invisible hand of the market. The hand of the market will direct the consumers what to buy. So you cannot go to parliament and come out with a law to force consumers what they should consume and what they cannot consume. And more especially the thing you are forcing them to consume, the consumers cannot afford it. Reduce electricity tariffs so that the local producers can produce enough. So we got to local chicken and that chicken is 100 Ghana cedis. You know we have to 100 Ghana cedis chicken. They be your family. Get me yes sir. And so what the people can easily buy, but not to go and stand in parliament and say you are representing the people and come out with an LI that will kill businesses, an LI that will break marriages, an LI that will destroy families. Okay. It's a wicked LI. It's a wicked LI that will destroy a lot of families and businesses.
Reverend, don't you think it's too early to say a wicked ally? Because maybe the
wicked ally because
let me ask you this. The motive in which are buying and answer ministry no want to introduce sa LI no the clear motive behind that, because Obisube argue from this angle say you are the same people the Guta and other associations say any quite foreigners dominate a market near there. Then so all these goods that we are talking about, and so I want to put some restrictions on this Niema so that Mwankasado locally you can produce market.
No government of any country will come out and put LI. Now you haven't prepared. So you speaking to me, if you have a family, and you tell your family that henceforth I don't want you to eat rice, yet you have not provided kenke for them. I want to eat kenke, then yet there's no kenke in the house. Tell them that I don't want to eat granite soup, yet you have not provided okra soup for them in the house. Make the food available, and then they automatically, when you tell your family to stop, then they will automatically shift.
So it is not necessarily said the idea is bad, but it is because Yanyanle Foundation no.
Is that what it's not bad at all as a country. The Asian tigers, the Chinese, the Singapore, the Malaysians, they develop their countries systematically by developing taste for their goods, patronage of their goods. That is, they develop with some bit of inward policies, but so and then it works automatically, it works gradually. But you cannot come out with something like that when you haven't prepared on the ground. Let the Minister of Trade take, okay, right now, let's take cement. When you go to the market to buy cement, do you ask for imported cement? Automatically, we are doing very well with cement in the market. We are doing very well with tiles in the market. So these things like this, in the market, the government has to prepare the conducive grounds so that the people can automatically switch to.
Okay.
But you cannot come out with LI like that. When you cannot point out where local rice is, you can't point out where local chicken is, you can't point out where local tin tomatoes is, you can't point out where local most of those sugar. Who is producing sugar in this country that you are coming out with that LI? Who is producing sugar in this country that you are coming out with an LI to say that they shouldn't import sugar? So the beverage companies that import Coca-Cola, the fruit juices that they import sugar, so they should do what? Now, if they want to import sugar, they should come to you, the minister, who will now look at whether you like them or not, and tell them they should not import.
Okay.
Which country will handle the business sector? Only to one minister and his wife to decide who should do the business and who should not do the business. That is why I call it wicked. It's a corrupt system. It's never proven to succeed in any country in the world.
So, Reverend, in this petition, he said, more echo emrashebegefie na efeli to yield what you people want to achieve. Na still this ally goes ahead na ile na fe ebayemra. What will be your reaction?
This is not only for the listen. This LI is not only going to affect the business sector like water or food and beverage or anything. It's going to affect every Ghanaian, and every Ghanaian must rise against it. Because when you go to the market to go and buy rice, you are not going to ask whether you belong to Kuta or you belong to food and beverage. You are buying as a customer. Me, I'm a customer.
Okay.
You are a customer. And the Kuta people, they are customers. All of us are customers. So every Ghanaian must reject it. That's why we are saying that the people representatives who are in parliament, they must kick this thing out, because all the business associations say that, who are also consumers, say that it's a bad policy. We will not accept it. You don't have to shortchange any Ghanaian.
Before us, Ella, and answer this proposal, baby say ministry no sort out more views and answer more before I will go ahead with this.
They invited us to meetings and inform us. Information, woman or big information is different from telling the person that what.
So on the day a ministry and as a minister inform Momono, what did you say? And I said he only came there to tell you.
They only came to tell us, and no. They only came to tell us, not that me person me boost local consumption of goods. And the more idea, you didn't ask us that, oh, me person me boost local production of goods, local production and local consumption. And the saying, now Obiaga fan but now we see how we can do. But you just said that I'm going to ban importation. Won't pay, I'm going to ban into Monko. Your consultations. I don't know your consultations are now. When your consultations, understand it.
Okay, Reverend, from your point, me now clear. You are telling me, said the concept and I said the idea is nice, but at this moment, you know that level, one will also argue this way, say, if we don't start from somewhere, there's no way we'll get to where we want to go. And there's a lacuna. If you want to import her, just go to the ministry, follow their guidelines, then you'll be able to allow to import. Don't you think that lacuna will even help you? Yes, sir.
This year, vote in Kura. Will vote here free. But people are selling their votes. People are buying votes. How much more now a business that will bring you profit? It is something that you should never even think about.
Okay.
We can do it easily. Voting, your ordinary vote. Now you go into the ballot box, you alone. Yet people can buy your vote. How much more somebody's business? Somebody's not determining whether you should do the business or not do the business.
Okay.
This has happened before. The minority showed you that in 1967, Justice Olenu report shows that quota system created corruption. Okay, 1967, maybe many people were not born.
Yes.
What about the year 2013? The NDC regime, they did it for chicken, not and succeeded. It created a lot of corruption. The NDC themselves on parliament floor indicated that thing created a lot of corruption, and it is not good. So if the crocodile come out from the water and tell you the temperature of the water, do you need to argue with that?
Never, because he is coming from there.
So we are saying that the idea in principle is good, but clearly the country is not prepared. you the media, who are Accra, who are Kumasi, for market, number who say, where is the local rice? Move from TV stations to Namuko market. Namu say, where is local rice? Let the minister show you local rice, not among patronize it.
Okay.
Let them show you local chicken, not among patronize it.
Okay.
Let them show you all the local goods is sticking to ban. Let them show you not at Dahoa, not Obia, Wupea, El Daho free, not among patronize it. Then we know that Ghana is ready.
Okay. Reverend T.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. The Reverend say your homo petition, what you come Rasha, what is your next line of action? Said your moka say Ubian fan who you adeno. Are you people going out now? More Kahwasam said the Baya Ghanaians bet you more crying and now say this petition that is okay for you.
No, what we are doing is part of our advocacy that every Ghanaian should know that you are a consumer.
Okay.
They don't have to force you to. They didn't come out with a law. Now all of us are. If you go to water like this, we are all drinking locally produced water.
Okay.
There is imported water in the system, but who's talking about imported water? There was no law.
Because we have enough here, yeah.
Because not that we have enough, and apparently that the local water is cheaper than the imported one.
Okay.
So we are all patronizing that. Coca-Cola is produced here. Nobody's looking for foreign Coca-Cola to drink. So the market, the hand of the marketer itself has already dictated what we should consume and what we should not consume. So let the government do its work. Any government, whether it's MPP government, NDC government, whatever government, let the government do their work.
Okay.
For instance, let them stop tomato. If they stop tomatoes, tomato manufacturers, they shouldn't buy the concentrate from South Africa or China and come and package it and say the tomato is produced here. Let them go to the tomato farmers and buy. The fruit juices, let them go to pineapple and mango and orange farmers and buy straight and produce it here. Not to bring the concentrate and pretend that it is locally produced. Even the chicken, they are buying the day-old chickens from Poland, buying it from Morocco, buying it from South Africa. The chickens are not even giving birth in Ghana here. Is that local chicken that we are really talking about? Our governments have failed us, and they must admit it and begin to work on the ground and prepare us, and we look forward to the day where we can really become self-sufficient. Because there's no family that can survive by relying on another man's house. What about the day that the family says they will not sell to you? So we admit it. In July this year, India said they are not going to export rice to any country in the world because they don't have sufficient. So Ghana and the rest of Africa, we are in trouble. So it is good to develop our local capacity, but not using LI to do it when you haven't done your work on the ground well.
Okay, maybe I think the next question that I wanted to ask you, Dukra, you are almost answering that, because I wanted to ask you, supposing my views were sampled and I considered that, what would have been your advice to the minister so that this particular motive and I say but I person will achieve because you support the idea? But I think
I'm far from being what I'm a consultant, and I can teach this government how to achieve their objective with that sector. I won't sell my ideas in public.
You don't sell ideas in public, but you can criticize in public.
No, I will criticize and let them and I will help them as a citizen of this country. But let me tell you, number one.
Tell me.
If, for instance, the first step you can do is that just call the distributors and tell them. The Bible says that make the vision, and they that run with the vision shall make. They that read the vision shall run with it. Now, if we don't even know the vision of the minister until he has gone to Parliament with this LI, let the government, let the Minister of Agriculture, let the Minister of Trade, let them meet with the distributors or importers or traders and tell them this, the next 5 years, this is my vision. How can you help me? And see what they will do. That is just the stand. But since I've been in this sector for over 20 years, I have not had any Minister of Agriculture or Trade that has come into the system, has been appointed by government, and they come and say that I want to meet with this group and then to understand whatever they are doing and then to also share my vision with them. As we are sitting now, we don't know the vision of KT Hammer. We don't know the vision of the Minister Brian Achampong as Minister of Agriculture. We don't know their vision. We don't know. So how do we run with them? I would tell that's the very first thing. Let people buy into your idea and then you don't have to force. Anywhere you use the force, know that it's not a sustainable idea. You will fail. That's the single consultancy I can give to them for free.
All right.
I'm available to help them as a citizen of this country.
If they come. Reverend, it's a nice talking to you. I think that we've enjoyed your conversation, the ideas, the input out there. Some other time, you ever about Unchebi if they need a rice now, yet in Comoda Sibi Brinde area. Okay. Opinion in the Coding Komoi, Reverend John Awuni, or no, and a yet church of opinion at the Joint Consultative Forum of Ghana, a comprise with Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, Food and Beverages Association of Ghana, AFE Importers and Exporters Association, Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, and AFE Chamber of Automatic Dealership Ghana, AFE Ghana National Chamber of Commerce, and then Industry. Okay, and industries. We know any equa wakon huabuma ye from Joint Business Consultative Forum Ghana. And one a petition. Mamishe one my yakopiomo Parliament House Usu Accra. Honorable Majority Leader, Parliament of Ghana, Republic of Ghana. Afi Honorable Minority Leader, Parliament of Ghana, Republic of Ghana. One a petition Mrashibi Ghana says Elina. Honorable Ketia Monano, a banter between or no any minority, no. Because Ghana, as we speak and where we are as a nation, we are not ready. And I say, you're ready. And you're more, I also say, Sisia, you Sisia, and your cassia banny goose be at the free Ghana ha. Yeah, no, you bet to me, and yes, any many be a bit to say, and more, a bit to say tea, tomatoes, this animana, Wamokeka, Kahuasemano, and Yadia, I am ready. Well, Yamshay, sir, Pedia and Pennyfoy Eka, Sasanet Yedia. Na ye baby say, Jose, industries and factories are Hodwana are buying together with Ankrankre, Abo Modern establishing or Ghana Habibi. What do we produce? Simple question, Bizarre. What do we produce? Sene are buying through the Ministry of Trade and Industry, say. You perceive you put two restriction or ban on certain goods a credible Ghana. One no say a bread we say Ghana we produce, we eat, we consume what we produce here in Ghana. A nice concept, nice idea. As I say, Yanka say to me, a basa be boost a local economy, no local industries and feed the Juma Hodu have a pager. We live in a country where over 100 and something factories. Our Ghana. Nay see a bra and more ye bratty tomato some few things na and nuntino. Yentimi nya saade no ema nyumaku ahodo e wo Ghana ha se no you and I also know say ne ya ye kase ye bra sa ne ma na ye nibi e wo ha. So my simple question is one district one factory there ni produce wo Ghana ha mon kan kire me momra na mo kire me ade kra mu produce no wo Ghana ha ne yentimi hunu ne hu se saade ne de ye wo enough in abundance, and you bet to me up to restriction on those goods that you people will come out to tell us. So when I'm producing in Ghana, and Tisania media, Moma ministry, no, go ahead and say, put to ban on that because Yankasa, you bet to me produce in Ghana. If we don't have the then we, in fact, as our mind your way, say to me, my country say one district, one factory, factories do a buy a Buama and Sakan or Ghana Hano. Ye nya de ba ko mienu miensa ye betumi produce ma omamu ni nyina atumi aso so anase mpo half of Ghanaians for interim say ye sha se ya no ye betumi produce dia then we have a long way to go. I'm telling you as a so mine no ye declare day bi disu na kuntunkunu fra obi akobene ne ye yie ye wokwantwa say na even ka ye fancy Japan no ne ade kra no omo factories no omo betuma nemu over numbers of factories are ye Ghana yetimi produce no kroma ye they are able to produce nearma omutimi di export to the conquer farmer so na say ye over ye ko 200 factories e wo Ghana na say ye ban ne nearma bi nanti ya yentimi produce sa de ne mfa man ho de a ene me man e wo kwantwa na nearma bebre we ani ma asase yetimi abeja for by benya time near din commodity afasa ansem we honi ade because the idea nyina buy this one district one factory any buy and say a time will come Ghana yankase betumi produce so that we ourselves no ye betumi consume near my produce no ha but yetimi abuasi factories over 100 and something konani bebre yesi e bra near ba ku mienu miensa bi yentimi nya factory ba ku mienu miensa obetumi abegina ode ne nsa si ne abo buy na taba mu se me ya factory asumesi metumi produce this ade amamamu no anampo even half of Ghanaians ebetumi produce nti yeguso aye kona no within a month within this betumi produce niema ama yetimi because like Reverend was saying odi opa yes made in Ghana rice aye no Ghana has sia no yes ya ban rice bia ma rice bia mframa na ne mma ka obeti de besi okrom ha made in Ghana rice na aye no okrom ha no enye so enough say ebetumi aketa for Ghanaians until we are joking. Yes, nu ye hone yesre ye nu ye hone yesre sa asoman ya nyire hone yempem kwa yanim dia kada yanim no so asoman. If you want to shape this nation niema akada yanim asase ye de mai ho oman na dotso agro no dotso we ani so nyom kro no dotso wo krom ha ene maye no dotso wo krom ha kwan ye da yanim no wa moma ye nyire ho ne yempem kwa yanim yen share your factories in crime no muntimi produce more when they produce we should also consume. But when you are also produce near my betumi consume men produce 2x4 near maybe am fam my because we hear sir man papa the site example pass unim say nsuo ye kra nsuo fra ma no ne ba Ghana nsuo aye no me bottle water ye kra bi no fra ma no ne de ba. But ask yourself say when was the last time wo utie me no emani unam no kasa when was the last time wo ko dwaso now say me kwa akoto foreign nsuo anomda unto bi da me gwa me hu bi grada se ma hu bi da na bia obi ofiri na bro kire ba ni nsuo bi kura na so okra ni nsuo di firi wona ba eno gwa me nhada nye so se ma hu bebre bia TV so same as wo me no kasa sisia no it is difficult se me catch us kire me and nsuo I'm not saying say it doesn't exist, it is there me hu bi da but me cho say ye catch us say u free nipa 200 begina sisia na aka se mu 198 and children so say ha na abro children so ne ton bia it will be difficult. It means say anase e kachire ye Ghana for say because of say ensuo ya ne ye wo Ghana ha na ne bo no so efu obi e pe bia to a wotimi nya bi sachet water bottle water no ye consume made in Ghana goods no that tells you say ye ne ma ya e beto no akoye mpaboa ma me se me nhede bia na me kasa asem we because me ni madam fu bia bi to no mpaboa me nhede akwa asoro me de me na awura mutu ya na mpaboa na woro da ho me na so na da ba bi na me say kanti Ghana de edie paboa na woro me na ye afiri mu hom na kire bi o ka chem se me nto made in Ghana sa paboa na bia ma me kwa akoto but ensu aye no Ghana because aye papa aye kama na o hwe bottle water or companies aye bebre ma me nyusu we first ne anim se o enti wo se ensu ni nyina obi afra no Vortic because of Vortic but Vortic aye brand me nya advert inform ba me gina so aka se ma brand and na companies bebre aba obi aye bottle water because ye say aye papa nti ye besre see ye fee say ye pese yetimi achieve this target yen hye ye mfidi dwuma no na omuntumi nya ye le niema papa say ye environment no ye betumi amana ye kama market no ye betumi amana ye kama on the part of what Aban is supposed to do bia no Aban nyamfa mo mo the Aban so haye the abo mo so mfidi dwuma because me ye sure say one district one factory no taxes ne niema ahodo niema mo de ba mo de hihye mfidi ni ade nyina Aban di ni nyina ma mo free it is amuso mutimi hihya you should be able to produce. Someone you ready, don't come and disturb our ears. Mo mekan cheni ye factory we ye mi wa factory ni ntimi produce ko se. Ntimi produce ko se, but you come and tell us say ye wie one district one factory ba kusia. Come and tell us what you produce. So that ye be support to ministry no idea no ne nhihye ye na ode ba no ne ya ban ne sa ne me. Ne our rice factories wo Ghana ha na say we can't be able to produce rice enough for mining nyina dia. And ye say akase ye ban ne enye yi. Ade ba ko bia nkam ne on be ya adwene ye yamade no ne ade Ghana so anumode ye mo dadodo anumode no doso minim esen egum anum anumode dodo mu ho no minim ade kra wo ho se o te Ghana ha mo se ye kra yamade e de afra manone aba sa aboa no owu ye so obi na poison no so ye den we don't even know na sa ne mana ba ha ne ye consume and no na nkrofo pe say ye foreign one oh we dey foreign one abrochire de na no kro obefechire dia kan brochire dia kwa ne tan e brochire dia unim se owu ye se ka ne bo no se ye poison no se aboa no so nti so ye den o se brochire dia mi wa ye wo yanka se ye dia ni bi wo ha se ye ni yie ni ye ni yie se ukọ na ye made ne ye timi prepare ne kama ni ye ni yie a ni pa wi a onsuro ni pa di onsuro. Here is the case I am akosom ma yanka no ma na nkokora no maku aboa ne yi ne yamade a wanhwe a ugina ha abobefunu obefe once na to guso once me nto obi anu mo me ka no kra na akire no once mpobre ni ma guso just basa and na kra na say eni bia ba say yesisi abato kama ne wo de waboa ko na koku na otumi so aboa ni hygienic kama ne ade until then no the way ayeso ye fa so ye niam no nti de mankrofo bi made in Ghana niam no enti yamade emu e wo Ghana ha ukosire mu a emu e ye omu bebre enti ebesi de na nke yesi ye kokra yamade de aframano ne aba me gwa na minim se niam sa yamade so na no so ye kra de free amano ne de ba e ma Ghana fo to ne dodo mu ewi no ma ya numode ya mu sei be na mo ti ma bobra o ma ya yete wa numode mu dete bra be ka bi ma ya numode ko fa bra ma ya numode ya mu sei be de na o ma na ti ma bobra enti me de me hu se Ghana no ase ye dada ye ho okwa bi so ye dididi nkomo bi bebre some level bi o ha ye nuri but because of politics ne ne bi ntino edu wa ya na ye se ye duru nti ye ka se ye mebu ho akonta na ye toro kan ye ka no kra che o se ya won pa o de jai ye ka no kra che o se ye tie enti se me fan se me tie se me ata de kokko na me dada se me wata de kokko gufie da yie beba no ene me hu se me ni ko be me ni brisie me tie se me ni ayituma gudem na me be tina ashefem ha be dada nkofo se me wa ayituma yie beba ye bro no so obi bewu mantem obi bewu ne ka so obi antutu ko be ne obi anfa brisi kuntunkunu mu a ho na mbo huma dapa eno ne ye ya ne ti se ye brane ma ya factories ahodo a ya produce no kra no ye ntimi nya kwazi akwa aba
kwayo jozo
bibia ye boko
kwajo adom na nso e
nyame adom
ye de nyame ase
Reverend komo ina trigger we ama obepimu bi enya onwanwa because me dem hu se nka idea ne ye papa but papa no so ke kan zem bi se na sisi a ye ka se ye produce mo a ye factories na ye sisi ne wo Ghana ebetumi a produce ye ka se ye nye tea tomatoes ye nya ye nkra bi mu ma ya ye de ne wo ha se ende ya ebetimi na eno so kura free ho a ye se ye be ma akwanya ama e bi a wa wo so pese wo kra bi ba no wo be hu omo a omo se no na the corruption beba because eba no say whom you know say me betumi aye adwuma e ya say mo enyo nwanwa kakra
kwajo mama nche obi no me nche watie for enwumre kwajo ne tie no say mama nche say free baby awano see ye sa be hu yen Ghana ha be hu mi bia no bibi
corruption abati abato okra corruption
bra be hu mi
bia o kwa ise o checking hand
yes so what in January there is a non-starter mom farm
okay
now say your factories your work ebetimi a produce tomatoes your factories are your work say mo ye betimi a produce kwayo that is not the issue
okay
omo factories bebrebe they started from somewhere and when they was here to me say ya adwin
say be
Nigeria etimi ayama Nigeria Nigeria one state kesi that is Ghana
muni pass Lagos nipa hodo so che Ghana
na so matimi ayama na ye Ghana ni oduma odum na kwakire om kwan no emo mutimi yama na ye a yentimi ntina odane agenti entonkosi daben
we start from somewhere
yes and the last time make us say emo a ye betimi decide say emo no e bia some percentage bi ne ye be kra ball
maybe that is the part of minister no so from so here kakra no esenka omu say bia say no say ne kra this tons and as say ne ba ya tom to say ne ba
because yentimi embane ne prekope eno de emo but ye be decide say ye de boaboa ye ho some percentage bi wo ho say young cram, I said, 100%. Yes, this time, you crash 70% now, 30% no, young Cassadi. Naya, Nia, am I ye, send a bit me meet that international standard, no, because they say Ghana for develop taste for foreign products.
To we know one year on top
sanity and to see because so bit me free ha e ko twa mon wo China e de ba e beton man wo ha dentin ye hye ye ku afo no ye atimi amom the needed resources the implements o me de be ye adwuma o mo ntimi nye asase da ho awo Ghana ye ho nkire yen wa asase hu say ye emwa yen a hwe asase yantama dasrim
bebri
asase yantamo a edasrem enti ye kase ye yen kakra ye ntimi nye
we can do
ye betimi aye no on a pilot base kakra ne ye yen nantwie ne ye yen enwa ye yen ponche ye yen nkakra we will get there entimi nkoba se de bia ye bekoso akrasa ye mi se ho se obroni no timi enya nam na ma biso Ghana so no o sha se sen o sha se free baby o
na yanka obi o abrochire
kwa o sha se free baby o ni otimi nya nkokwa ma biso yen yeso Ghana ha no o shase free baby o
yes
eno ye ne nkakra ne ne watimi ahwe ne ho ama bisu ama ahodo so ye betimi aye bi
we can do
na ye nso sesei no ye nso ya export bi ama no nso dis da bia ntimi enso asika nkokra masa o enso obi so be fa free ako
$10.8 billion.
sabena na usika kura betimi gina
sika wa chichi o mamu a so what you say enti say yetena ha not that stereotyping you had the sa na ni abu ye mo ba had o ya enye ni aka bibini de sa enti ntonko si da ben ntonko si da me say yeti ha Nigeria with their population omo nkra mu bi ewu enye broni na kire omo Ghana ni oduma odum a o ye NPP ni enti yetwa ma papa ni wuwi a ya betru ni tribute tintin ya beka say be man state burial
na anu a ka mi sheda tie Nigeria na me hwe omu channel bi and starting na anu ye omu so omu start free 2016 ho ba bi de ba na omu ye omu adwene say omu the restrictions ne ne ma be kaka until papa iso ko kan ho e na afi omu ye timi ye to omu starting ne omu start free baby
kwejo ye betimi ama ye ho say for the next 10 years we are starting this project say e bia eye emo a yen hyase yen kakra for the next 10 years ye hwem say bia ebedu mfie du no Ghana ha yen kra mo ma abiu ni ya hyase ye kuafo na edua mo na ye boom akade a ebeboa ma omuduma na tinya ko oh ya nya ne sade a da bia ye bekoso akra sa de da bia na esika na modin e wo form
mate
eye namo a ye wo mo ya na ntwie wo sirem ye be support wo mo nye tietimi ya na ye so sesei na ntwinam kra ye nkra bi ma yes okay ene sesei ye nkonwan eye nkakra eze be satani yesu maya nkakra ni e de koye ni oh kwajo
kwasi me da say enti eno eye sa restrictions ni ho nsem akofa de eba se de woka no ye ni yie na ye mo obia de ne ho awuram e ma na mo pa confirm mo wi a confirm te se de mu ni mo mo ayen no mo nyina ne ye encourage mu de mu wuram untimi mfami mpia na jo nkɔ wi a confirm ntwe mfa ne to entwe ne sere ne mi wa unim kwan fa so yen a confirm but ye ne yetimi encourage obia se de na make say ye ne yenim so say emo demand na ba high itu ko ye mu sisi a ensoto a de ufi say betena ye odin de se okasa free odin de se okasa free za ye free ha ne ye kɔ ne ye kɔdomu ya domu fuo de baby anopa na be ye odin de se ne ye sorry ya ne ye kɔwe mu ye wia ya samba nye de bia ne betena ye odin de se here is the case a ye mfa sa ne ma ne nhye yitirim Ghana ye wokwan twa enchem ne obedwafo tena se na enkomo etiti sei na afi yetimi yedi na one issue bi am pese me kan wasem kina MTN fo so omo ya kwaba MTN say omo man ya kwaba efiri ochine ko matoto omo services mu and no reason omo de tell chiri na no na mente ase say maybe sa achiba na ma hwe na ofiri aban mu bae mu ne aban ne no omo na dwene ho ana de asem no omo kan de a kire no be me hu omo asem no omo kan potin no na mitimi hu say efiri ochina 28th no MTN for say service omo de mayen credit awoto bundle awoto yatum na omo say I kindly be informed, say, effective 28th November 2023, the prices of MTN products will be revised upwards. Yeah, down due to products, due to increased operational cost. We ne risk kesiye pa omujina so na omode ebe tu dwa se niema boya din operational cost intina se so omototo omo niema ya menna kakra ne ade se telco so no nya abotre because se niema mu aya din anya din ma mo nko aya din am ye nyina tie so yen sore nde ya ne mfro no bo kan se onabo niema mu aya din inti due to operational cost inti bra beto to yakatu mu aya because niema mu aya din nipo mu consume this data credit ne niema ne sometimes no ba dwene wo baka say yes ayo but okay kaboma na no mete dem me da ho din a me nko ano na me wo na me fa pen na me twehwe na me say this week ma to credit say ma to credit me ke kabom no ka me ye no me ho enti ya besre se ye nyina anim se niema mu nhye da nye easy enti se obi a take advantage se niema a oton no o pejam obi ade a oton obi a o pejamu a krona etim sesi an ye ntimi nkom di yesrem tiemfo se munya abotre kakra na monjojo niema mu kakra mfa mayen because of se mo hu se mo network ni nipa wo so no doso mo customers doso ni ade ade ntimu ya mu benya sika no eno nti mo timi ede sa hihye we ba abonte na yesrem because they say the my year night means say ukra 10 cedi kra na auto bundle kwa nya dia wange gine beduru already no na ukura 10 cedi na ko ye 50 60 ni dia utiminya be say 200 and something and auto bundle so first no auto 10 cedi na keka ko 900 and something ya there but say we here ya ba 700 and something yesra mu say the kronu ma ya hia ma mo no e bia ya hia ma ye nyina why even for transe nti ya be ma kwaba na ya hyase ye din komo Ero Archibald a communication team member regional osanso research wana yes in charge of research at the regional communication team Ashanti region obenyina transe Simon Kwansa ya Ashanti regional PPP chairman also ka hono ye din komo ba ni nyina mu no said de ye kan ye made ne adade amanfo anu ye o ye aduane na se nye da time papa abufu fa de ma bebo ma aduane na ye the Remy Food Company Limited omo the chicken spices aba jollof spices with just beef stew and I'll buy good spices, ginger and garlic deal ho. Say the afra mixed spices or shrimp mon cordial adobo spices and I hold winning nebi could just baby a tone duan only membia or kwa super rimi the spices in because to be fired and yet or pedo part of furniture so I'm market or stores now a wall roadside and what hours for wall ni the enemy hona naka when you be at 0260 71 21 21 0260 71 21 21 na in incomo AJ group of companies say or the AJ Multimedia, but AJ Travel and Tour, AJ Online Trading, AJ Delivery Service, AJ Consult and Recruitment Center, Pachobazo to Canada, USA, Australia, Dubai, Germany, Italy, Spain, and now my whole doing in Aswa. AJ Dobeko okwa or kopay jumama wapay juman crowd hoda than this office work in our person or your company work boutique restaurant hotel supermarket shop and asset driving our person okoya furniture AJ group of companies yeah near Dobeko passport birth set on some flight and hotel bookings travel documents in Ibabu aye ediamo Kumasi we dum ya ben Old Malcolm and our class we call it circle baby a kolebu trotroka no ijina na no ho ana be 0244 85 81 80 0244 85 81 80 eno ana ni ebedin komo ya Bolivia Enterprise omo ana importers e ma Future Life smart food no eduani won to bi ni ya o ya ha ho sanse 23 vitamins and minerals 90 amino acid omega 3 enu nenu ahodo bebre wo mu a udi atimi ma onya ahoden soronko kope bi neto ya wo Future Life Zero Future Life Zero Oat Future Life High Protein Future Life Smart Fiber and afi Mortar Bella ewo kwan abefa so be prepare nya den kra no anse wo se nsu na odi egu nsu no num kakra bia no anada na aduane anopa obetumi adi o breakfast lunch and asesa pa afi wo koda crack snack obetumi adi so for line alignment and multi home and the enim 0246010150 0246010150 ati akwaba
minia medan so
na bokode
kojo na me anda roma me ho na me say woni efi ha yenuano ma wo fi ha say ene Ghana former Jibre HC the biggest mid-afternoon late political talk show in the metropolis and across the republic Ash 101.1 obi an ho ya no pes ewie
mu ne won na
ala fa me ko studio
okay nya wo enu ane wo ti ewie mu ne wo bibia ho ya nyina ho ya se de obeto ya ne sa
yes
apomuden de o ba ya yarefo bi ya ni ha ya ho den ya ko apomuden mu de bibia ko yi ya sure se de aka e o munsem the official boko party musu ye boko
nyame adaroma and let me begin by saying sir that Asantimaya say era e bodi an apejọ mu tumfo se to ababiu Royal Majesty and na hemfo any the business community the trading community any groupings war the Ashanti region nyame ya adom Iran kasa tu ni nemu eba Konfanochi teaching hospital eba launch ni 25th Hill Konfanochi project no nyina ya de ho gym na me no kasa the project is ongoing Nkofobia making significant contributions na at the study na yesa de Magana for of course listen to us on the biggest Ash 101.1 set and hwelim say bia obenya several thousands as no waka say me be come Konfanochi o de 100 cities bar the chief executive of the hospital a year professor Dr. Ochada Mansa ready so budget 50 cities are budget so wow 1,000 10,000 100,000 20,000 so no they buy a budget intimacy this is a project and as a facility obi akohobi yeah juma kwa hokwa ekohobi you may not know that say bi obeba ho and yeah hwe dem say bi afire ba but we dey bet mabewo and I say be a abofra bi person be trying to tell you these things are done and ya we nkwan do beba it e best obia is a stakeholder of Comfort Teaching Hospital it nyina ya moana itimi uplift facility no to the levels are nyina hwɛ so that your mandate ya dey am say a facility of excellence near between me and deliver a mass anti-mining Ghana from you. Medasi Pakojo. Mensu
Medasi Bibri Achi and Yashasi Elhana. T Achi Yanko Yanimna. So I didn't see a Bashasi every days. Joint Business Consultative Forum for Petition. How are we dealing with this? Because now a hotter debate between Katie Amone, minority no near the T Omentimi and Lesa Elino Kwasa baby near the saying
could you in Kembicha so who's away no who hear me pint one fine channel to baby. Okay. I am to us Meko Yambadum Meko other station me Makuchia. The topic they say hear me too much. Said me buy na me therefore interrogating matters and I just want to go straight to it. You see Matthew ticket or receipt at all. The co woman say said the menu are not kind therefore a church monum. It's important to say Ghana we must take that definitive position say as ye call your name as a republic ain't mean your business as usual ain't mean koba say kojo bibia she bia no broni na family no ko woman say me koto tare na say broni atare na me koto ya mape adwuma mo broni no ene ne fiefo ene ne ma ene omkromfo that is a fact that nobody can dispute say me ka say me koto emo na me pe broni de me koto friends yamade na me pede efi abrochi ba ya ma pe adwuma ma obroni na oye adwuma ma yanka ni nua bi obeta kofa na ba abeka na ho. We need as a republic to take that bold decision to move forward. Idea based wait my hand from several angles. Okay. Wait my hand from the business perspective and now only reverend no economy. Wait my hand from the layman's perspective. Wait my hand from the government perspective. But the NFA government position and as a communication to change. Now me address this issue as a Ghanaian. It's not something me to be an answer. Ya ka say people before say. Could only crew woman say see anti-man take a decision we ya. That bang. Are we saying say Nigeria for a ban rice importation not omanya enormous local production? At that time, at that material moment, have they gotten to optimum production of rice into Mobani Adenana? Let me know their forecasting. Take your phone, just Google. Import restrictions as I said 1999. Every government be a trash or baby from 1999 Kojo. The research that I did started from 1999, even before we entered the new millennium. Mr. Banwe was my suspended pottery kakra for 6 months. My year kakra, my suspended pharmaceutical so my suspended way, my year way, Majaimu, yeah, by a say with something called benchmarks. Okay. Do you know the essence of the benchmark? Or just to make sure that you may be important, a money bona about from Ghana for at Nebiato. Yeah, you say benchmark you know the about Kumasi. And let nobody sit anywhere and say the government of Ghana day in day out, not just the MPP but every government has taken some steps in ensuring to me a domesticate economy in a way you bet me produce an optimum level of production you bet me suit force. But you see the point is if we don't take this bold decision going forward then we will have people with business interests. And if you want to find some of the richest men and women in Ghana, Bebrina are into import and export. Yes. Bebrina. Most of these products are Nima, Bebrina, So I think it is about time we had a very dispassionate discussion on this matter, not politics. Because you see, why would anybody want to say sack of crack is your abat? I can say a friend is saying local but still people are bringing it in and they are raking in millions. Who share the budget and I said the cost of the importation of water into the country is still huge. It is as can to me say why would anyone want to bring toothpick into Ghana? We are bringing everything here. And how do we expect businessman when you will even try and then localize that money? And most of these businessmen so kwa yen local yen to into about kwa akopa de bia from where FM made in Germany or the bag Ghana for better. Intermediate I I totally and fully support this policy. Say NDC for the also and I would have supported it because I think it's about time. Look, if you ask me, the BN home producer enough is sufficient for all of them. And now go to Nigeria. I am sure today, as we speak, local production of rice is still not enough for them. But you see, idea the woman said, once you decide to put a ban on it, the local businessmen will be instigated to go into that production.
Because they don't demand the number.
Yes,
will be adding a
because there's no alternative. After Ghana and Nino will begin to develop taste. Yes, sir, okay. And yeah, much me guys that mean the rice. Yes, sir. Yes, I know a PC. Who then can and one abidi because that is what is available.
Annual food.
Massa, akoko kwa ni ekunu. Ubenya ni tinu. Adato eno. Na wo akoda na ye de kon na ye de nine den. Ahihyehyem de atoso ubenya duane no no.
Akoko no kra ye bi kuna ya che na kente butu no so ye mistake no ofiri kwa obetu fie.
The best mamu nyina ma chesi na ko system bakwa ko china ba. You eat what is available. Yes sir, that is how we were trained. Me say ne banku na abedi. And then my dear, because daddy I want jollof. Jollof say daddy I want fried rice. Daddy give me money, I want to go and buy food outside. Because of the taste that we have developed ourselves. But when we were young, the food that was made available was what our mummies and our fathers had. Many papa won and 1 year kojo.
Yes.
It's immediate for food to us 1 week. And you may be a food because that is what is available. And as a republic, if we are able to take this bold decision, and mama yet might develop a local taste. Because you see, it is not only a factor of say producing nafu. It's also a factor of taste. It's also a factor of lifestyle. It's also a factor of business. Yes, idea sabe pedriasa. Osikani bi ananso dwadi ni bi okokra ni man. Your business never affected. And Jobako show be achi mo wasata ye protestation. That is a fact that nobody can dispute. Me papa now in the Kasan Reverend. Or can't you say he's a consultant, right? So somebody can just, I'm not saying that is what he does, of course. Obi amfa manon ensibone. Obet makuma say unia, the ekosi, mumo de use advocacy because what they have as consultants is their voice and their influence.